Trey Young and the Hawks had the third worst record in the whole entire league, yet I love watching them play. Trey Young dropped a career high 50 points. Again, 5-0 points on the Miami Heat in a win over the Heat. The fourth NBA history to score 50 points. Jalen Rose, what do you think about Trey Young?
I want to make sure I give their coaching staff and organization a lot of credit for allowing Trey Young to continue to flourish and having the courage of their convictions to actually trade Luka Doncic and acquire him along with another draft pick who also scored plus 20 points in the game yesterday and played really well. Here's what I want to say. When you watch the Atlanta Hawks play, you notice when Trey Young looks down and he sees any part of the logo at the top of the floor, he knows that he can raise up. The Atlanta Hawks practice him shooting 4-point shots in practice so that they can open up the floor and create a level of spacing that allows him to get downhill. So he's just raising up. People are in the defensive stance and they're trying to be poised for what play they're about to run. And then he just raises up. And that was against the Miami Heat, one of the tougher defensive teams in the entire NBA. They don't usually give up performances like this. Trey Young has been outstanding this season.
He really has. And Jalen, you brought up something that only someone who played in the NBA a long time can really see, because I see this in the body language of defenders as well. They're kind of seeing what play is being called and seeing where the screen is coming from. They're not expecting him to pull up and shoot, and he just does it. Like early in the shot clock, if he catches you slipping just for 1 second, he will pull up and shoot. And Jalen, you know that we both watch a lot of NBA basketball and don't pay too much attention to the numbers, but I want you to take a look at what Trey Young has done in his very early in his career when you look at the scoring clip that he has been on in his first 2 seasons. Jalen, what do these numbers tell you?
Well, these numbers tell me that this guy's going to go on to be a perennial all-star and a terrific performer for the Atlanta Hawks and a franchise player. You know, I don't use that term too very often, but he has the goods, Jacoby. He has the personality. He's really inclusive with his teammates, trying to get other people involved. And again, he has unlimited range. And so now all of a sudden, you have a weapon that can do some things that Steph Curry was able to do when the Golden State Warriors were winning championships.
Rockets rookie sensation Trey Young tied a rookie high this season with 36 points, going 8 of 12 from 3. It's Trey, new Steph.
He's not the new Steph, but he has the potential to be. I mean, as his career progresses, just like Steph Curry averaged 17 a game, he averages 17 a game this rookie season. That's what Steph did. Now, Steph obviously shot exponentially better. He shot 46% from the field, Trey's at 41. He shot 43% from three-point range, Trey's at 32. But then again, Trey's playing for the Atlanta Hawks, so who knows? And not only that, he's the primary option, so we knew, too, who knows how much of an effect that has. I would tell you that last night watching him shoot the basketball, about 5 of those 3-pointers, I mean, they were beyond 26 feet. The brother's got range. This is what he does. And so when I look at it from that perspective, and he's got some handle, he can pass the ball as well. Of course, when you think about young Steph and what he brought to the table, does Trey Young have that potential? Yes. I think he's still growing.
What's up, YouTube? As you guys can see, we have a Trey Young build today. Let me get right into the build. I know you guys are going to want to know. Shout out, I mean, look at this jersey. Look at this face scan. Everything matches Trey Young to a T. Drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new. You see, we are at a scoring machine, 99 overall. It is a Hall of Fame playmaking, Hall of Fame shooting build. Now, I have a lot of builds, but I don't have every build in the game. Unfortunately, I would like for him to have sharp takeover, maybe even shot creating takeover. Slashing takeover doesn't really match him, but this is the best I could do for this. You see, the shooting definitely matches him. He has a 92-3 and 91 mid-range. Finishing's decent. Ball handle, super good, 93. You know, he's fast with the passing. Defense is decent. He's not the greatest defender, but he does get he plays pretty solid-ish defense, and he gets some rebounds, so this is going to match him pretty well. Really quick, here's the badges that I'm using for him. Of course, hot zone range extender. Of course, range extender. That should be even higher than Hall of Fame if it was possible. This man Trey shoots from anywhere. He's really, and I'm gonna start talking about it once we get into the gameplays. But he's really Steph-like. You see, quick first step. Man is super quick off the dribble. All that good stuff. Just got some clamps, some intimidator. If you guys want to make this build, I have a build video on it. I'll try to link it in the description. I'll try to remember to do that. But that's the build we're using. You see 96 speed, 99 acceleration. That matches him pretty well. He is a very fast dude. And let's get right into the gameplay. So Trey Young, oh man, it is unfortunate the season has, been postponed. Hopefully, we can resume, see what happens. But Trey Young is lighting the world on fire this NBA season. Let me know. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of Trey Young and the Atlanta Hawks. I know, not very many people is actually watching the Atlanta Hawks, and I'll try to commentate the gameplay a little bit. But this is mainly just going to be talking about Trey Young. Not very many people are actually watching the Atlanta Hawks, unless you're a huge Atlanta fan, because they're bad, and no one really likes paying attention to bad teams. They're not going to make the playoffs. They're not going to be able to go on a playoff run. So sometimes teams like that, they get ignored. But Trey Young, if you're watching the Atlanta Hawks, you know the crazy things that Trey Young's doing. I would say there's 3 players in the NBA that really, have that shooting, from the logo. Players have to guard them from like beyond half court. Steph Curry, Damian Lillard, and Trey Young is definitely, he's in that category now. When you see Steph, when you see Damian Lillard, they're bringing the ball up. People try to trap them at half court, leaving other players wide open. They just pick them up. They can't let them shoot because these dudes just pull. This is the first time in NBA history that we have something like this. Back in the 90s, the 2000s, even kind of the 2010s, no NBA player, had the green light to shoot from the logo, from half court. Basically from 4-point range. This man, Trey Young, he practices in practice shooting super deep shots. What it does for the defense, it basically, it makes it to where, how do you say it, man? The more spaced out a defense is, the more space you have, the more things you can do. When you have a point guard playing him so tight, it's going to open up more cuts. Players can do more plays. If he's hot and people have to throw defenses at him, if it's a 4v3? Yeah, 4v3 with that much space, they're going to be able to score basically every single time. The only chance other teams has is if another player misses, if someone messes up, throws turnovers. But the ability to have the floor spacing that Trey Young is providing is just something else. And, like I said, he's not Steph Curry yet. He's not Damian Lillard yet, but he is putting up a lot of points. It's not transferring to wins yet, but his team, the Atlanta Hawks, they're not too great yet, but they're getting there, They got Clint Capella now. They have some younger dudes that, could end up being, pretty decent for Trey Young. Taurean Prince is good. They got good players on the team. They just don't have any, great players. They don't have a great team to actually, make this Trey Young ability to its full potential. Let me get into some numbers for you guys. So they played 60 games this year. That was Trey Young's, final before the NBA season, picks up, if it picks up, yada yada, whatever. So he was averaging 29.6 points, basically 30 points a game. This is only his second season. How many second season people are going to go into their second season and average 30 and be the leader of their team? That being said, he's not leading them to the playoffs or anything, but he's definitely leading the team, and they would be the worst team in the league without Trey Young. 100%, I can guarantee it. He's averaging 9 assists. So, just thinking that he's just a scoring machine, a scoring guard. He's getting assists. 9 assists, that's like what do you say? That's like one of the best, that's, top passers in the game. If you're averaging 30 and 10, you're basically an all-star every single year. And then he's also grabbing 4 rebounds, about 4.3 rebounds a game, which for a guard for his size and, how far he plays from the hoop and stuff, it's actually kind of incredible. You would expect him to just get maybe 1 or 2 rebounds a game, but he's actually going down there. He's getting some rebounds, he's dishing the shot, he's dishing the passes, he's scoring, and he's only going to be able to do this more efficiently. The better, because he's shooting 36 from 3, about 43 from the field. He can definitely get the field goal higher. He can definitely get his 3-point percentage up in the 40s. And with efficiency, that's only going to make it to where he's able to, score more points, get more assists, and, at the end of the day, just win more games. That's all really I need to say about this. We've seen it. We've seen what Steph Curry can do, especially with the team he had. If Trey can get another dude that can handle the ball well while he's out there, so when he's getting double teamed, somebody else can make plays, kind of like Draymond did with Steph Curry. You know, Damian Lillard, we've seen all the stuff that he can do. You know, his team not as great as the Warriors, but just the ability that he had, he was able to make offense, he was able to make plays, and he was able to score at a super high clip. So we will see, you know, Trey Young, hopefully, you know, he's going to have a super long career. He's only going to get better. We will see what he's able to do. So let me go ahead and commentate this last gameplay right here, since I didn't get any of that in for this video. You see, I actually threw this gameplay in because I think the first gameplay I had, it was pretty much a blowout. This one was a little bit more tough. These dudes were playing a little bit better, a little bit harder, and they were getting a lead. You see his name, Yob. Never mind, I'm not going to say his name. But they doing good. They got 8-3. This dude's got a top hat on. Yeah, you know, Trey Young, he's a little bit bigger than me, but my defense is still going to be solid. I got some clamps, I got some intimidator. He takes a full white shot right there, misses it. Now it is time to take off. I got to go full Trey Young mode. I have to score the ball. You see here, they're giving me the space. You cannot do that with logo Trey. He's going to pull it. It's going to be green. You see me dancing on him, acting mean. Let's go. So 6-8. I'm kind of seeing what he's going to give me. For some reason, he plays a little bit more high, but he's still giving me that shot. Like I said, man, this build, a 92 3-pointer, it's going to be green if you're not playing it. Now it's 8-9. I throw an incredible flashy right there. Beast flashing me back. I was going to take the fade, but I see Beast has a wide open corner shot and unfortunately bricks it. So now one more defensive possession before we can, you know, make our attempt to win. This dude drives to the paint, 10-9. I'm not sure how they scored all their points, actually. It's kind of crazy. I wasn't even paying attention. But it's 10-9. You know, if any team gets 10 on twos, just, you know, 5 more buckets, 6 more buckets, they can win. You got to be careful. You got to get the stop now. You don't want it to, you know, you don't want to have to be panicking to get the last stop when it's like 18, 19, 20 points. But luckily, they throw it out. The man was nervous. He did not want to go up with a contested reverse. And now it is us. You see here, 10-9, you know, saucing them up a little bit. Using, you know, not some crazy dribble moves, just some simple stuff. He's playing good hands-up defense. I'm taking the fade right there since I didn't last time. I actually mistimed that a little bit, and it was a little bit contested. But it is able to go in 10-11. You see here, this man, now he's playing up. Now he wants to play the defense. You know, hitting him with a couple hop steps, little flashy to Beast. That man jumps, thinking he's going to pull. Beast is able to get the simple, easy corner 3. You know, Beast on his playmaking 4. You know, didn't do that intro like I usually do, but he can play big man, or he could do some dribbling if we have a, you know, advantage he could take. So it's pretty nice. Getting the space right there, taking the 3, missing it. Ah, man, and he gets the board. 10-14. Like I said, this is a close game, but I'm on the defense. That man picks up the ball. I could not get the steal. You guys, you know, you gotta hate those animations where you should be getting the steal or you should be getting the rebound, and it gives them to them anyway. This dude goes up with a layup. It looks like they're really trying to go for those inside buckets. We gotta be able to cut those off. We gotta make them shoot, if anything, because they're not showing us the shot. They're just getting easy inside buckets. My build, you know, like Trey Young, you know, not the greatest defense. I can't lock down everything. Some people are gonna hit some contested layups on me, but I can do well enough, and with Beast in the paint, since we're playing on the inside, it should be easy buckets. This dude should have took the open dunk, passes it back. We bumping this guy. He going up contested with his man wide open. Unfortunate. 12-14. And now it's game over. You see Beast with the ball, taking the drive, taking the dunk with the switcheroos. 16-12. Ooh. Couple more buckets. Let's see what they have. Telling Beast, you know, let's get him out of here. This has been a long game at this point. If you got it, you know, because the center, I could tell, couldn't guard him. I was like, if you got it, go ahead and finish this game. He's able to cook up a little bit for a 3 right there. 12-19, activates his rim sharp takeover. Rim takeover. But if you guys didn't know, that gives you a +5 to your 3, so it actually makes it better. You see here, I hit this dude with a crazy spin layup. Had to make it flashy for the game. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. In the comments, let me know what you guys think of Trey Young, how good of a player you think he is. This is Tonic. I will catch you guys in the next one. I am out. Peace.